I'm standing outside the Van Andel Arena in downtown Grand Rapids, Michigan, where the Oklahoma City Barons will face off against the Grand Rapids Griffins in Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals here at 6 p.m. Central Time tonight. And this series is shaping up to be a good one.
Kind of come into our own these last couple months when we've started playing meaningful games and been able to rise to the occasion for the most part. So that last series was huge to knock off the first place team, and I think we're going to try and just keep going with it, stick to our game plan, and hopefully good things will come.
Expecting they play really hard. They're a fast team, really skilled team, kind of like a Detroit. They have almost every guy in their lineup can score goals. They have really good floor lines, so they have good teams. They're really fast team. That's what I've seen in the video. So we'll see how the matchup goes. So, like, we have a same kind of team. We have skilled players a lot, and we are fast. So it's going to be huge things. Just manage to puck and don't turn over in between the blue lines.
One of the big storylines for the Oklahoma City Barons in the playoffs has been the stellar play of goaltender Jan Denis, and I caught up with the head coach of the Grand Rapids Griffins, Jeff Blashill, this morning, and he had this to say about the Barons netminder. With a man in net called Jan Denis, talk about him and how he's played so far, and really, how do you play against a goaltender like that?
Well, Jan's obviously got lots of experience, and he's proven a real good goaltender. I think the key against any really good goaltender is to try to get as much traffic as you can in front of the net, make his job as hard as possible. Now, that's not always easy. Obviously, the Barons are very good defensemen. They're going to try to keep us away from the net. So whoever wins that battle that'll be a big point in the series. Can we get enough traffic? And I'm sure they're saying the same thing. But that's really all you can do against a great goaltender like that.
Each team has had different weeks leading up to Game 1. The Barons haven't played after shutting down the Texas Stars early in that series. And while the Grand Rapids Griffins have played 3 times this week, including an emotional Game 6 in Toronto.
Well, I think the only way you can look at it as a positive, because any other way you're looking at it is not going to help you out. And I think we've got, like I mentioned before, we got good leadership that knows how to deal with these situations, because they've been in these situations before. And I think we got the right mixture of rest and high-intensity practices. So hopefully we're going to pick up right where we left off.
Of course, it's been a long week for us. We got some days off. We had a good time to spend with our wives and girlfriends and families, so that was good. I think everyone is ready to go and start a new series, so it's nice. Everyone is full of energy and ready to go, and you could see in the pre-game scale everyone was so happy and ready to play.
I think we'll see a lot of what they had in the last round, and they're flying high because they just came off that big win there, a huge third-period comeback. But they've got a well-balanced attack, 4 lines that have been contributing for them, and D-men who are offensively dangerous as well. And I think that's something that both teams have proven you need to get this far in the postseason, is a well-balanced attack. So that's something that we're going to have our hands full with tonight.
Tonight's game is at 6 p.m. Central Time, and you can watch live at the Buffalo Wild Wings Watch Party on Northwest Expressway, or listen live on the Barons flagship station 96.1 KXY. We'll have post-game comments from the players and coach after tonight's game on OKCBarons.com. Reporting from Van Andel Arena in downtown Grand Rapids, Michigan, Chris Wescott, OKCBarons.com.